I have something special that I think you might like. In the early 1990s, I wrote the biography of Duncan Hines. I submitted the book to over 400 publishers and finally found a publishing company in 2002, and that book was republished in 2014. Now, Duncan Hines may be best known for the cake mixes, the baked goods, and bread products that bear his name. But many people don't know that he was a real person and not just a fictitious figure invented for the brand like Betty Crocker. America's pioneer restaurant critic, Duncan Hines, discovered his passion while working as a traveling salesman during the 1920s and 1930s, a time when food standards were poorly enforced and food safety was a constant concern. He traveled across America discovering restaurants and offering his recommendations to readers in his best-selling compilation, Adventures in Good Eating. And the success of this work and his subsequent publications led Hines to manufacture the extremely popular food products that we still enjoy today. In the summer of 2023, the producers of the History Channel asked me to come to New York City to participate in a special television broadcast that explores the beginning of the Duncan Hines and Betty Crocker food brands. I appeared on the History Channel program. It's called The Food That Built America, and it was broadcast in March of 2024. I've included a link to the History Channel broadcast in the description below. Now, if you want to know how Duncan Hines changed the entire restaurant industry, I explain it in detail in my book, Duncan Hines, How a Traveling Salesman Became the Most Trusted Name in Food. Now, here's the book here. Now, I also have two other books, and one of these is called Adventures in Good Cooking. Now, this is made up of recipes that were made famous from the restaurants that he made famous in his book, Adventures in Good Eating. People wanted to know, boy, those are really good. Can I have a recipe? Can I have a recipe from that particular restaurant? And he got so many requests for these things that he created this book. That was in, 1939. Then about 1955, he created another book. This is called The Dessert Book. The original title was Duncan Hines' Dessert Book, but it came out in 1955, and it's made up of recipes that were in his recommended restaurants, but desserts in this case. And that was very, very popular. Sold about 250,000 copies in the first publication. Anyway, I've included a link to the History Channel broadcast and links to the Duncan Hines books in the description below. Now, if you want to learn more about Duncan Hines, go to my website, www.exploringthepast.net.